Here we go. Mr. Miller?
Thank you. Mr. President, members of the board, I've asked Mrs. Bonnes to update you on the middle school and high school curriculum revisions.
Mr. President, members of the board, Mr. Miller, and Mr. Wilson, I am honored to have the opportunity to share with you proposed curriculum changes that will provide Mentor students with extensive new opportunities beginning in the 2015-2016 school year. I would like to begin by discussing the changes proposed by the Middle School Change Committee. Plans include substituting 8th grade integrated tech with 8th grade health, adding a 6th grade honors math and ELA course, and updating applied tech curriculum to provide STEM opportunities for students. The standalone integrated tech curriculum has become outdated now that technology standards are embedded into Ohio's new learning standards. These new state standards require teachers to integrate technology into their units of instruction. The district also provides instructional coaches who provide professional development in the areas of technology and instruction. Beginning next year, all 6th grade students entering middle schools will be provided an iPad. The basic technology skills taught currently in 8th grade will become obsolete. The committee has also recommended adding a 6th and 8th grade health course. In the past, health was provided to 7th grade students. Now middle school students will receive health instruction in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. Students at this age are at a critical stage of development in terms of receiving their health education to learn how to maintain and improve their mental, physical, emotional, and sexual health. The middle school health classes enable students to gain the knowledge and skills to make healthy choices throughout high school and beyond. The curriculum contains 9 units of instruction aligned to the National Health Education Standards and addresses the dangers of bullying and other behaviors that can lead to emotional problems in youth. In addition, these courses will provide placement for high school health and PE teachers that may be displaced due to the PE waiver option and required online health course. The Middle School Change Committee also recommended the addition of 6th grade honors ELA and math courses. Current math honors courses begin in 7th grade, where students are expected to cover the regular 7th grade honors curriculum and 8th grade standards in order to prepare for Algebra 1 in 8th grade. The addition of the 6th grade honors course enables us to restructure the curriculum so 6th, 7th, and 8th grade standards can be taught over a 2-year span, permitting students to dive deeper in the curriculum rather than rushing through it. This will provide a solid foundation to ensure honor students are prepared to take Algebra 1 in 8th grade. The 6th grade ELA honors course will present students with more complex reading, writing, speaking, and listening, and research tasks that exceed the level of rigor demanded by the Common Core state standards. This course focuses on active engagement with text, and students will be required to analyze and critique fictional and non-fictional text. The middle school applied tech curriculum has also been updated to incorporate STEM-based units from Project Lead the Way. STEM instruction is an integrated, interrelated model that bridges science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Through design and project-based learning, students begin to weave their understanding of STEM into an interrelated use of skills rather than 4 discrete subjects. As a result, concepts once solely taught in isolation are made relevant and tangible through students' application of these interdisciplinary skills. Through topics like robotics, flight in space, and green architecture, middle school students engage their natural curiosity and imagination in creative problem solving. Project Lead the Way's Gateway program is a strong foundation for further STEM learning in high school and beyond, challenging students to solve real-world problems such as building and programming real-world objects and designing sustainable housing solutions. Using the same advanced advanced software and tools as those used by the world-leading companies, students will learn how to apply math, science, technology, and engineering into their everyday lives. Our 7th and 8th grade applied tech teachers will attend intensive training scheduled this summer to help them transform their traditional applied tech classrooms into state-of-the-art STEM labs. The next slide outlines the proposed changes at the high school. The first of 4 items listed on this slide are possible due to the district's acquisition of the Straight A grant, which was appropriately titled High School Blended and Online Learning Pathways to Success. The grant will not only provide funding for these new opportunities for our students, but has also encouraged us to partner and share resources with Kirtland schools. Currently, 7 states require high school graduates to take at least one online course. Ohio is not on the list yet, but we believe they are moving in the same direction. Our Straight A grant explained that having students experience online learning environments will prepare them for college due to the recent growth of online learning at a college level. Next year, we are proposing requiring all high school students to take health online. Students taking online health will report to a digital learning lab daily, and counselors will monitor completion. Once students demonstrate success working independently, they will be permitted to complete their coursework at the hub or student center. Our economics teachers are also creating a blended course. In this model, students will report to class and receive traditional face-to-face instruction 2 days per week and will complete online curriculum the other 3 days. Teachers will monitor online coursework on Fridays and have office hours available. The curriculum and standards addressed in these courses are not new, only the delivery will be different. One of the most exciting opportunities provided by the Straight A grant is the addition of 23 brand new online electives. These electives will provide expanded course offerings for our students that our district could not afford to run through traditional instructional models due to staffing costs. Courses include the addition of 3 languages, 3 AP courses, and 11 additional courses. We expect these electives will become high-interest courses for our high school students. The curriculum department is also requesting approval for the 3 digital curriculum materials. Connections Learning will be used for the new full online elective courses. Pearson GradPoint is currently being piloted at the Success program and is being used as a blended curriculum in which students interact with both online curriculum and receive support and project-based learning instruction from Mentor certified teachers. Finally, the Apex curriculum will continue to be used for online coursework at the Cardinal Achievement Academy, but additional seats will be purchased for online health and used as supplemental curriculum for the blended economics course. Another exciting portion of the Straight A grant is the addition of new distance learning courses. Mentor is partnering with Kirtland to provide additional course options for students with the use of distance learning technology. Mentor teachers will be teaching AP Fine Art and AP Psych to Kirtland students, and Kirtland teachers will be teaching C++ programming and anatomy and physiology to Mentor students. We are also partnering with Lakeland and Perry to provide an advanced math course, Calc 3, for our advanced students. The Lakeland professor will travel between Perry and Mentor on alternate weeks, and student will use the new Mediascape technology located in the hub. Students will earn 2 semesters of college credit upon completion of this course. Another exciting addition to the high school program of studies is our new Gen Yes course. The Gen Yes blended curriculum provides training a team of student technology leaders. These leaders support other students, educators, and campus staff by managing a tech support desk or Genius Bar located in the hub. The tech support desk will be available throughout the day. In addition to learning technology, they will obtain customer service, teamwork, mentoring, and leadership skills. The High School Social Studies Curriculum Review Committee recommends the addition of an Honors World History course to meet the needs of our 9th grade honors students. This accelerated course examines world events from 1492 to present and places greater emphasis on historical thinking skills. This course also investigates the world wars that changed empires, the ideas that led to independence movements, and the effects of global interdependence. This course will help students prepare future advanced placement courses in social studies, such as AP Capstone STEM Seminar, which is another new high school course offering. AP Capstone is an innovative program from the College Board that equips students with independent research, collaborative teamwork, and communication skills that are increasingly valued by colleges. The AP Capstone degree offers students a unique opportunity to distinguish oneself to colleges and universities. AP Capstone is built on the foundation of a new 2-course high school sequence, AP Seminar and AP Research, and is designed to complement and enhance the in-depth discipline-specific study provided through AP courses. AP Capstone Seminar is scheduled to begin in fall of 2015, and AP Capstone Research will be phased in the following year. Students will earn an AP Capstone diploma if they score a 3 or higher on both AP Capstone courses and completion of 4 additional AP exams. In conclusion, this new programming will provide additional opportunities for our students and help prepare our students for the future. We believe the new online and blended learning models will promote increased student engagement, positively impact student achievement, and provide our students with college and career readiness skills. As Mr. Miller has stated in the past, there are things we are required to do and things we choose to do. This is just another example of how Mentor Public Schools is moving beyond state requirements to provide additional educational options for our students. Detailed documents reviewing the revisions discussed in this presentation was included in your board docs. Before Mr. Miller requests approval for the revisions, I will entertain any questions the board may have.
I just had a question about the honors classes that our 6th graders will be able to sign up for. How do you make that determination? What percentage of the total student body at that 5th grade level do you anticipate moving into those honors sections?
The committee right now is developing a rubric, a placement rubric, using 5th grade test scores, grades, and that rubric is going to drive the placement of those students in those courses. So that's, after that rubric is developed, we'll have a sound way to place those students in those classes, and they won't be locked into the classes, so students can enter and leave the classes, so it's not like they're locked in the track. So
That sounds so good because, part of the total provision for students is to challenge our gifted students as well. I love seeing that those expanded offerings address the needs and interests of students at all those different levels.
How many sections do you anticipate?
Right now, until we get the rubric developed and get the 5th grade scores back, we're not exactly sure how many sections, but it should not affect staffing.
Okay. Do you have an expectation that once the STEM curriculum, that the tech track that the middle school kids will have a chance to explore, that it will have an impact on the high school curriculum offerings to kind of pair with that?
Yes, there is Project Lead the Way curriculum that we would love to expand to the high school, but that will have to take some time just for funding purposes and when we revamp that curriculum at the high school level. So yeah, absolutely, that's on the radar.
And you mentioned that our integrated tech teachers will be getting additional training to help with the interdisciplinary piece. Is there possibility of there being kind of co-teaching maybe going on in those courses where teachers from those various science and mathematics disciplines, for example, might partner in some way?
Well, actually, there is a collaboration site that they do partner with, and other schools around the different districts, they have been visiting and going to see that in action. So they have developed a community or a PLC outside of the Mentor Schools district.
And will there be some changes or improvements in the individual middle schools to beef up the learning environment, whether it's in a regular classroom or somehow?
Yes, they will be receiving materials. There will be a 3D printer, a laser engraver, and a vinyl cutter, along with the materials that go with the flight and space and the robotics and design, flight and space, and green architecture. So there are materials that will be beefed up for those courses.
Exciting. Okay, thanks.
Sure.
Thank you, Mrs. Bonnes. I just think that as a parent, one, I wish I had kids that were younger, that were coming up through the system when you see these offerings, but I think that that our parents are going to be very impressed with the work that the curriculum department has done and the offerings, that opportunities, like you said in one of your slides, for all the kids, so thank you.
I did one other question. When it comes to the cost of the AP exams, I know that that's a significant thing. Is that something that our students are able to avail at no cost, partial cost, or do they bear the total cost?
I believe they bear the total cost of that.
It depends.
Oh, it depends. Mr. Wade could help
It's
with that.
$89. Could go up this year. We haven't received those exact prices yet. Students are free to reduced lunch. They can get some of that subsidized.
Okay.
And we can cover those costs, and then we get reimbursed from the state on that. Well, not from the state, from the college board, actually.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Bonnes.